increase the body count.
Lock the doors up there.
Yeah. So I'd call you guys brave for participating, but actually most of you are too big of fairies to come up with material, so thanks for that.
Thank you.
Speaking of fairies, Danny's here. Nice of you to join us, Dan. He'll be up here later, but I just wanted to start off with at least one good gay joke. Let everybody know it's okay. And while I'm breaking the ice, I thought we'd kickstart with a couple of puppy jokes.
Yes.
That looks like it went over real good, sister. Idiots.
Okay, tonight's other roasters all have one thing in common, and that's penises. Jillian and I will be the only ladies up here this evening. And that brings us to our guest of honor, Jillian. It's no secret, I'm gonna start off with some bad jokes so everybody feels good, throwing out some bad ones as well. It's no secret that you're different than other females, Jill. Not only can you take a joke at your expense, but you also make no effort to conceal the fact that you are, in fact, batshit crazy. That just comes front and center. It would basically be your campaign platform. So Obama had hope and change. You would have, you know, mope and strange, or cope and derange. Who knows? I just wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of your gene pool. And by that, actually, I'm talking about fashion. So, reading What Would Jilly Wear is kind of like farting in the bathtub. It makes everything worse. And even if you're alone, you feel a lot of shame because of it. So now I know I'm no fashion icon. In fact, just 2 weeks ago, Jillian explained to me that my fashion sense is, quote, abysmal, before darting off the beach in a sandstorm and then blaming me for treating other people in a rude fashion. So thanks.
I'm sorry, Emily. I feel bad about that.
But I don't have a fashion blog that's furnished by the clearance racks at TJ Maxx. So here are some fashion don'ts I've learned from watching you, Jill. Don't buy things a size too small just because it's a designer label. The only label you'll be wearing that day is muffin top. Don't replace showering with a stylish hat. A stylish hat can cover up many things. You know, an ugly face, Dad, you know what I'm talking about. A bald spot, Dad. And, you know, adult onset acne, which I could tell you about. But it really can't cover up the smell or the shame associated with a once-a-week shower. Don't wear red lipstick. You look like a hooker coming back from a night at the Big Apple Circus. The elephants are awesome!
The circus is crummy!
The circus is crummy!
That's what you meant?
I think what I'm really trying to say, Jill, is that your outfits remind me of Lauren. They don't work. And now, our first roaster tonight is a guy some of you know, some of you may not. He's a local here on the mean scene of the Jersey Shore. Friends describe him as funny, squishy nose, and a poor man's Nick Dakota. So please welcome Lee, come on up here.